Starting lineups coming up here in just a little bit. But, of course, this is your Rend Lake College pregame show. At Rend Lake College, they have over 100 degree and certificate programs from which to choose. Visit your virtual counselor online at rlc.edu. Rend Lake College, it's time. We'll take a break, come back with your lineups. This is the Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX.
Hometown proud Baroviacs IGA. There's a better way to shop today, Baroviacs IGA. If it's Baroviacs, you know it's fresh for you and your family. If it's Baroviacs, you got the best. Hometown proud, you see. Hometown proud Baroviacs IGA. Hometown proud Baroviacs IGA.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Does this sound familiar?
I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to school, but with work and family...
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to, and they're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends in cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our jobs. For once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/Studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94sports. Now back to the Rams on WMIX.
Hey, yo, welcome back to the CHS Annex, Mount Vernon Rams, Jacksonville Crimson Consolation Semifinal here on your Rend Lake College pregame show. As the Rams will be the away team on the scoreboard, Jacksonville Crimson will be the home team, which means that we will need to meet the Mount Vernon Rams first.
Let's meet the Rams. They will go with the following starters today. Number 1, Tyrell Trimble. Number 2, Sharon Lydell. Number 4, Clay Payne. Number 22, Michael Feeser. And number 33, Trevor Flota for Scott Gamber's Mount Vernon Rams. Would you like me to continue with Jacksonville?
That would actually be great.
Oh, okay. While you're
about that?
Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
All right.
For Jacksonville, they will go with number 10, Andy Jackson. Number 11, Peyton Dugan. Number 23, Rudy Pace. Number 40, Dalton Keene. And number 42, Blake Kent for J.R. Dugan's Jacksonville Crimson.
Incredible things are happening at Central Christian Church in Mount Vernon. Look no further than thenewcentral.com. Watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. It's thenewcentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. As we are about ready to get set here for Rams basketball, AM 940, the dial location today. If Rams win this one, we're back on 94.1 FM tonight. Online at mywithersradio.com. Always.
Nice crowd from Mount Vernon has made the trip over here to Centralia.
Okay.
Lots of orange and black over here to our right, and the one side of bleachers. First time for me here in the Annex. Always seen the building out from Astray, but never have gotten into it. Now I've seen it.
I actually got my tour yesterday.
6 rows of bleachers on this one side to our right. We sit on the baseline. Not a bad facility.
That's a great facility they have built here. Chuck Lane worked his magic to get it done and was able to get this thing built. And doesn't just house an annex gym, it also has, I believe, some BD and special ed programs as well.
Yep. Interesting in these games, Chris, at 10 in the morning, Consolation.
Got to be awake to play.
Got to be awake to play, number 1. You got to be ready to go. Attitude is everything in this kind of matchup. Come in hanging your head and mad about something, about playing here, usually kind of carries over into the ball game.
As we're about ready to get started, Rams will go far to near. Jackson will go near to far. We're on the south side of the annex. Make sure we got Scotty's video recording, and we do, and away we will go. Keene will tip against Clay Payne. It'll be Keene punched into the backcourt for Hant. Peyton Dugan getting the start tonight, coach's kid, and it'll be across the way for Rudy Pate. Steps across the timeline, looks towards the left, finds Keene. Drop back now. Peyton Dugan for three to start. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Should be off White, be black ball, and it'll go back with the Mount Vernon Rams.
First possession for the Rams as we look around. Michael Feeser sporting some new kicks today.
Jim Feezy.
Yeah.
Had a big game yesterday. Gets the starting nod today because of the effort. Trevor Floater with the basketball, left wing, looks around to the top, finds Payne, back over to Trimble. 7:33 to play in the first. No score yet from the Annex. Consolation Semifinal. Back to the circle, it's Jaron Lydell, kicks over to Floater. Looks up top, finds Lydell, volleyball line, now swung all the way around. Coming around to Trimble, nothing there. Up top, Lydell, wide open. Floater for three, in and out. The rebound will go to Blake Hant. 7:10 to play here in your first quarter. Rams, Crimson, all knotted up, scoreless. It'll be Rudy Pate. How could I forget? I've done them twice.
Yeah. The throwback look Jacksonville jerseys, CHS on the shirt.
They are amazing. It'll be a throw up there by Dalton Keene. And here come the Rams off of the rebound. Ooh. Early morning start here at CHC. No coffee for either one of us yet. No. We'll have to fix that. Lydell slides it left side for Trimble. 6:39 to play in the quarter. Still no score. Rams basketball presented by Banterra Bank. Tip off the new year with the Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. Member FDIC. Turnover Rams tipped away. Jackson takes it. The length. It's good. Andy Jackson gets two off to the window. It's 2-0 Crimson. Just like that, they have the early lead.
Got to be careful here. Mount Vernon's got to take care of the basketball, move it around, play, get woke up here.
Lydell will swing it around to Trimble, far side. Now down to Feeser, and Feeser gets one in. Feeser had a game high yesterday and gets two more today.
16 yesterday, two more. Still hasn't missed a shot yesterday and or today so far. It's been a good run for Michael Feeser in this tournament.
That it has.
Got away with it. He backed himself in. That was Keene backed him in and didn't put the dribble down. But it went off the Mount Vernon Ram, and the Rams will keep it. Or the Rams will lose that possession.
It'll be a trigger into Blake Hance near the free throw line. He'll drop it back for Dugan. If you need to adjust your headphone volume, it's that one right there. Good. Had to make some level adjustments. Apologize. Keene went around, no good on the wrap, and it'll come to the Ram rebound. Into the front court, it'll be Floto. Looks back around, finds Payne. I hate to do that, but we're having issues apparently. Payne will turn around in the lane, scoop it up and in. He'll get the end. What?
Traveled.
Well, he must have taken too many steps then. That's usually how that works.
Early for the officials, too.
Early for all of us. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home in Dix, Ina, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. 5:26 to play in the first quarter. Tied at 2. Keene outside looks to work the hand. Dugan will have to recover near the right timeline. They have really taken care of us here at Centralia High School this week, and I'll explain more after this possession. Dugan looks inside for Blake Hance. Outside, turnaround, coming right block, and he travels with the basketball.
They caught it.
Oy vey.
They caught it.
Yikes. 5:08 to go in the quarter, tied at 2. Rams and Crimson. Special Rams broadcast on AM 940. Not sure that it's ever happened before, but there is a first time for everything. Trimble with it at the wing, throws left side. Now it'll be swung around from Lydell to Floto, looking for a skip pass down low. Feeser shut off, gives to Lydell, backdoor Payne. Rams able to work the basketball around inside, outside, get 4-2, the early lead.
Yeah, very nice play by Lydell to get it to Payne wide open. Lydell could have taken a shot in traffic and passed it off and got an open look for Payne.
Ooh, got to turn those headphones down. Over on the left side, here comes Peyton Dugan looking for baseline. Goes to Dalton Keene, stolen away by Lydell. He'll have a 2-on break with Trimble. He'll keep it himself, tipped out of bounds. Foot was on the line there. They didn't catch it. Foot was on the line by Pate. Did not catch it, and it'll go back with the Crimson. Calm down, Chief.
I was pointing it.
I know.
Coach Gamber was asking. That's why I pointed.
They won't hesitate to throw us out. Threatened it before on this particular crew. No comment. Not a crew that I get along with. You know how you had yours down there. I have mine here. Feeser will come, link the floor, no good. Missed the bunny. Rebound Floater. He'll stick it back up. Yeah,
I was pointing.
That's quite all right. I should have told you that I have history with one of the officials here.
You didn't tell me that.
No, I probably should have
told you that. Coach Gamber was looking at us and looking at me, asking, did he go out? And I pointed and said, yeah, that's all I was doing.
Okay.
If that gets me in trouble, then so be it. I'll go buy a new phone or something.
Let's get technical about going green. Banterra offers free online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Near the midway point of the first quarter, Rams with a 5-2 lead. Trevor Flota makes 1 of 2 at the line. Peyton Dugan with the basketball left of the circle. Trying to adjust to a new facility here. More on that. I know I said more on that earlier. Keene with it near the top of the key, far court. Looks in against Flota, pulls up, off the front of the iron. Rams are going to have to do that more often. Payne forces the bad shot. Here comes Trimble across the way. Looking around left side between the legs. Has Slidell. Trimble's going to come near us at the wing. Tyrell, some amazing shoes, often distracts me. It'll be to Flota for 3. Looks good from here. It is. 8-2. The Rams up 6. We'll have a timeout, J.R. Dugan. This timeout's brought to you by the reason we're actually on AM 940. Brittany Newman is broadcasting live from Ford Square today on 94.1 FM. They bring you this timeout, and they boast an exclusive EcoBoost engine in that Ford F-150, which means more power with better fuel efficiency. Test drive the large truck champion for 34 years at Ford Square of Mount Vernon, where the best never rest. 3:31 to play in the first. 8-2. The Rams are up 6 here against the Jacksonville Crimson.
Yeah. Good start, and that's what Mount Vernon needs. Come out early, and I think in this game, Mount Vernon's got the quick start. The team that jumps out early and goes and gets away, the other team kind of has a hard time keeping up. It's kind of like cold weather when you play football or baseball. The team that jumps out ahead, it's a little warmer on that side of the dugout. That's the kind of thing here. It's a little better on that side of the floor where the Mount Vernon benches is up 8.
Speaking of cold weather, Rams baseball will be coming your way before you know. We already have the Rams baseball schedule.
50 degrees today. It's December 30th.
It'll be 38 in March when we're out there at Brennan Klein Field.
No doubt.
3:20 to go in the first. Crimson basketball, they trail 8-2. Keene works along. No, that's Hans. Hans took too many steps to the basketball, had a great look at the basket, knocked it down off the window, but it'll be a turnover on Jacksonville. We pass the top of the hour. We'll pause for station identification. This is Rams Radio.
This is the 2010 Illinois Broadcasters Association Silver Dome Award winner for Best Sports Play-by-Play. WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Flota with the basketball, far wing, 3:04 to play in the first. 8-2, Rams on top. Consolation Semi from the 69th annual Centralia Holiday Tournament. Trimble with it near wing, looking around. Nice no-look pass in the lane for Payne. Kicks back up top. Trimble for 3. Good, and Tyrell the terrific nails the tray. It's 11-2. 9-point lead for the Rams, 2:47 to go in the quarter.
Very good start by Mount Vernon. Getting some different contributions from different players, and Trimble keeps up his great play.
Peyton with it up top, shakes to the outside, found Barlow. Barlow works it into Hans, gets to the basket, glances off front iron, rebound Tyrell. And here come the Rams. Around from the right side, Trimble in the lane. He's stuffed. Jump ball instead of the walk. The Rams will take it. Should be Ram basketball according to the scoreboard. Yes, it is. Could have been a travel. Luckily, there was contact there on the basketball, so it's a jump ball. 2:27 to go in the first. 11-2. Rams by 9, looking to add to it. Scott Gamber will bark out some instructions. Inbound will come to Trimble. 4-3. Good. Swerve his money this morning. 2:23 to play in the quarter, and the Rams have a 14-2 lead.
Yeah, right in front of us. Took the inbounds pass and knocked it down from the right corner. He's on fire this morning. Jacksonville struggled for points in recent years this tournament, struggling early here.
Pate with it, coming from the right, kicks out. It'll be Jackson. Ball fake, trying to get in the lane, throws up a jumper, no good. Feeser with the rebound. And the Rams coming up big early, although almost threw it away. Jackson tipped it out. And again, thank you to Centralia High School for setting us up here in the Annex. We basically made an arrangement that after we lost to Belleville West, knowing that there really wouldn't be any amenities out here, they have run about 100 feet of telephone cable to help us have a great broadcast because cell phone signal strength not going to happen here in the Annex. So thank you to Chuck Lane, Centralia High School, and of course the IT department for really making things happen for us out here this morning. 1:42 to play in the quarter. Lydell with the basketball between the circles. Rams lead 14-2. Back to Flota. Coming around over the left side. It'll be swung around to Trimble from Lydell. Back to Flota in the lane. Good. Rams with a 16-2 lead. Flota floated in the lane, and now we'll have a timeout. Timeout Jacksonville. I remember to turn the video doohickey off for Scott, as we're actually the official video provider for the Mount Vernon Rams. And Jeff Crow unable to be here with us today, which leaves the task up to me, and that's questionable at best. It's a year-end celebration at Ford Square. Great holiday offers on a great selection of Fords and Lincolns. It's the newest technology, money-saving fuel economy, and right now a great deal from Ford Square of Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside WMIX online at mywithersradio.com. We owe you a scoreboard update. We'll give you our score from earlier today in this very room.
Yeah, Chicago Bogan beat Alton today 73-58 in the fifth-place semifinal game. They advanced to the 4:30 fifth-place title game tonight over at the arena. The last check we had, Champaign Central was up double digits on Riverview Garden. So we assume, we haven't heard anything from our friend Mike McManus, that will let us know that Champaign Central will play Bogan, but we'll let you know as soon as we get a score in.
I love
4 tournaments left in the area today.
Right, and I love Leo. We can need him to text while he's doing play-by-play is almost next to impossible.
Texting and play-by-play is a tough thing to do.
That it is.
The
very select group that can do it. So we will see what happens. Here coming out of the timeout, Ram basketball. That scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, see Tony Wilt, 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon, or worldwide at TonyWilt.com. 1:20 to play in the quarter. Jacksonville basketball. Left side, looking in. Keene will get the bucket. Use the body against Clay Payne to get the 2, and back within 12 are the Crimson with 1:09 to play in the quarter.
Position and leverage there that time. That was a basic, and then add the strength. That was an easy basket where he caught the basketball.
In the circle, it is Jaron Lydell. Front court come the Rams. They're going far to near. Beezer with it near corner, right in front of us. We're right along the baseline. Great perspective here. The pass intercepts in the lane from Trimble. Intended for Payne. It will be Rudy Pate. Coming around left side, a big 3 on the way. It's way off the mark. Rams force Jacksonville into another unwanted shot. And with 41.5 seconds to go, that'll be a big team rebound for the Rams to try to add to this noon lead.
I would let Dalton Keene go out there and shoot threes all day, and I don't think Jared Dugan is happy about him shooting threes. That's something he doesn't want to do.
Well, his reward's a seat on the bench. 40 seconds to go in the quarter, 16-4, Rams up 12. Rams basketball, of course, as always, presented by Banterra Bank. Nail a 3, go for the account with no hidden fee. Banterra offers a totally free checking account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Beezer over to Lydell. In the corner, 3 on the way from no man's land. Had to be Flota. I was screened by Larry Benyon, the official, and it'll rebound to Jacksonville. Had a great look. At least
maybe a little early. Maybe a little early what Scott Gamber wanted to shoot and run down the end of the quarter, though.
Left wing, it'll be stolen away from Pate. And a foul.
Yep, Jaron Lydell on the steal.
Wow, I actually thought he was going to ring up Lydell, to be honest with you.
No, Lydell had it and was going the other way, and that's when Jacksonville's Rudy Pate reached in.
So with 5.4 ticks to go on the first quarter clock, Ram basketball in front of the scorer's table, left sideline, into the backcourt for Payne. Clock will start. It'll be over to Lydell with 3. He will lose control. Jacksonville will recover, and Dugan won't get the shot off. He was unaware of the time. We have reached the end of the first quarter. It's 16-4 Rams. This is Mount Vernon basketball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we needed help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
It's going to be a nasty winter, so get the vehicle you can depend on now. At Second Chance Auto, they have the vehicle you're looking for, probably priced under $10,000. And most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And there's bank rate financing for everyone. Second Chance Auto has been helping people just like you for over 32 years. So get your quality pre-owned vehicle from Second Chance Auto today. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Or call 244-4582. That's 244-4582. Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
Wait for the buzzer to sound, and there we go. We'll start the second quarter. Jacksonville basketball. They trailed the Mount Vernon Rams in this Consolation Semifinal 16-4. So the Rams with a comfortable 12-point lead can't exhale yet. Still plenty of time to go in this one. Still 24 minutes of basketball or more left to be played.
Big start from Mount Vernon. Again, like yesterday against St. Louis, not letting Jacksonville have an opportunity or thought to possibly have a chance, and just coming out and jumping on the Crimson here early. From the left wing, it'll be worked inside to Hance. Looks down low. Kick out now coming to Barlow for 3. No good. Coming around, here will be Lydell. Looking over left side for Trimble. Great save in the corner by Tyrell. Looking around against Pace. It'll be Lydell to roll between the circles. We are right off the pace line, literally, here in the annex. Coming around left side, swung to Trimble. Across the court to Flota, back to Lydell. Ball fake, trying to find some help. Nobody there. Slides the pass to Payne, left of the circle. 7:20 to play in the half. 16-4 is your Ram lead. Meanwhile, I remind you, Rams basketball is presented by Banterra Bank. With Banterra's mobile banking, you can check your accounts online from half court. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Payne in the lane. He is forced up into a shot.
He's fouled, however, so Clay Payne to the line to shoot 2, and CP4 is going to see if he can get some more points.
I don't know if he got fouled there, Chris, just
he
to be
didn't.
real honest. But
he was fouled right back down, and the Rams will get the benefit.
There was a lot of hand on that basketball, what I saw, but Payne will go to the line and shoot 2. He had an opportunity to dish a pass to Feeser as the first free throw's in. Couldn't get it there, didn't make the throw through traffic, but then eventually gets the line as Colton Metter will check in for Michael Feeser.
7:08 to play. First half action live from the CHS Annex. Payne made the first. He'll miss the second, get his own rebound, and dribbles the ball across the baseline. Good catch.
Yeah, caught it right there in front of us.
They're noticing it now after missing it earlier. 17-14 your score. 13-point lead. 7:03 to play in the half.
You get run.
That's not the one.
Okay. Well, I got an idea who it is now because I know it won't be the other.
Nope. Got to know him first.
Yeah.
Left side, it is Armstrong. Deontay Armstrong. Looks like that's the one where I had a question about the English language yesterday. Mr. Armstrong. Left side, it's Barlow. Looking around, finds Armstrong, kicks, but there's a travel. So the ball turned right back over to the Rams. It'll be 6:40 to play in the half. Looking for Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game. Support your Rams with a Ram debit card from Community First Bank. Community First Bank is the only bank with debit cards tied to the Rams with a portion of the revenue going back to the Mount Vernon High School. Or the Mount Vernon High School, or just Mount Vernon High School in general. Clay Payne with it, left side, nearly stolen away. Great play by Lydell to retain. The Metter, he tacks, no call. Got away with one there. Back to Lydell from dribble, now back to the near wing. Dribble, gives over to Payne sideline. One dribble with the left hand, gives back to Tyrell. Man, those orange shoes are magnificent. I might give me a pair. I love them. Trimble with it upside. The swoosh isn't overdone either.
No, Rajon Rondo of the Celtics,
my boy,
wears a green pair.
Those are nice.
That.
Enough about that. Flota in between the circles here. 5:52 to play in the half. Easy to get distracted when you're overtired. Soles are even. I mean, look at the soles, too.
Soles are great. They're nice pair of shoes.
In the corner for Flota. Pair of classic-looking Nikes for Trevor. Like those as well. Everybody has good shoes out here.
On day 3.
Man.
Patience by Mount Vernon. I like what they're doing.
I do, too. Kill the clock. Find your shot. Flota with it from the far side. It was a cross-court pass from Tribble. Back between the circles for Lydell. 5:21 to play in the half. Rams with a 17-4 lead over Jacksonville. AM 940 today, 94.1 tonight if it gets there. Rams would play at 6 if they're able to contain Jacksonville. Looks good right now. We'll see. Flota 3 on the way. Good! Big money, Trevor Flota. It's 20-4. Rams up by 16.
Great ball movement by Mount Vernon around. Patient. Took a couple minutes off the clock. Got a big 3 to go up 16 in this second quarter.
4:55 to play in the first half. Hance with it up top. Left-hand dribble. Kicks out from the elbow. 3 on the way. Pate. No good. Over the back with Hance. Again, that's not a foul. Unless you break the law of verticality. However, Hance lost it out of bounds. Turnover on Jacksonville. 24 is your score. That's a 16-point ball game. 4:45 to play in the quarter. Coming up the left side is Lydell. I struggle with that whole mirror image type thing, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Still left of the circle. Might be right from time to time as well. Flota with it. Gives back to Lydell. Back to Flota. At the circle. And here we go. Nicely done to Clay Payne. Left block. Cleaned in. It was tipped out of bounds. Great rescue there. Off the call.
All ball in the shot. Feeds are coming in from Mount Vernon.
Of course, there's a foul for Les earlier. And there you go.
Okay, and Payne goes out.
Now you know the story. 4:16 to play in the first half. Rams with a 20-4 lead. That's a 16-point advantage here for the Rams. Looking to play in the Consolation Championship tonight against either Centralia or Effingham. Flota able to get it in finally to the volleyball line. Lydell looks to Metter, has Flota right behind him. And Metter, it will be a timeout, Scott Gamber. So Scotty gets the timeout. With 4:09 to play in the first half, this timeout's presented by Ford Square. 20-4 is the Ram lead. Danny Czerwinski is alongside. I'm Chris Hugo on WMIX. Online at MyWithersRadio.com as the Rams try to advance to that Consolation Championship tonight. And they're doing it in a big way.
Yeah, and it's a good start. And that's what you got to do. Again, in a game like this, in the consolation bracket at 10 in the morning, it's an attitude deal for Mount Vernon to come out and, hey, we're ready to go, let's play. And for them to come out and jump out early, you can see Jacksonville kind of hanging their heads right now. A big burst here in the last 4 minutes of this first half might enable Mount Vernon to get away from them and get a win here.
Well, they can use it here. It would be win number 10 of the year. 9-3 on the season coming in. And we will get back to the play out of the timeout. Floater will trigger in front of the Jacksonville bench, left sideline. To Lydell, 4:06 to play in the first half. The Ram lead is 16, 20-4. Lydell back with it. Between the legs, we'll go back to the left side. He'll find Tribble, drives to the basket, trying to scoop. Great save by Feeser backside. His foot was on the line. They didn't catch it. Lydell's tip, no good. Foul on the rebound by Jaron Lydell to be Jacksonville basketball. Rams basketball, as always, is presented by Banterra Bank. Whether retirement is years or months away, Banterra Bank has an account to fit your lifestyle perfectly. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Jacksonville's basketball in the backcourt is Rudy Pate. It's across the timeline. Lydell works again. It's Lydell, Feeser, Metter, and we will have a hook in the lane.
Yeah, it was. Cantley was, or I should say Metter was in there pushing around a little bit, and he was in the backside of Blake Hance, and the problem was he was trying to position him out with the old knee, and that got caught. Good call.
Trimble, Lydell, Flota, Metter, and Feeser, not necessarily in numerical order. As Lydell just gets a nasty strip away from Tate. Steals the ball clean. 3:33 to play in the half. Ram lead is 16. Trimble coming around. Mid-post. Works it backdoor. Feeser gets the bucket. How huge was that assist by the unselfish Tyrell Trimble?
Just the way he broke down the defense and got to the rim. Threw the defense to him, gave it to Feeser, and Feeser gets to reward the layup. Assist to Trimble out of bounds. Jacksonville in the turnover. That's 8 for the Crimson right now.
See if the Rams can continue to capitalize. Score a free throw with Banterra's Visa debit card that provides the convenience of a checking account and a card. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. 3:11 to play in the half, 22-4. The Ram lead 18. Floater with it left side. Looks around, finds Lydell near the circle. Fakes over to Trimble. Now comes back to Floater. Back to Lydell. We'll drop below the 3-minute mark on this possession. Rams in the front court trying to make something happen. Very patient, but the offense has really been clicking. Ball nearly tipped away. Great job by Floater to attack and go get it. Coming around left elbow. Payne will kick out right wing. Lydell. Now a no-looker from Trimble into Payne. Kicks out Floater. Nothing there for the Rams. They're not forcing. Nice no-look by Trimble. When you're this close and you have better eyesight, you can really just see how much he means to this team. A lot of the things he just does with his body language. Floater with it up top from Trimble, back over to Tyrell. He has 2 threes on the drape. Flips with the basketball, maintains possession, tries to feed Payne. Intercepted by Jackson. And he'll scoop one up and draw the foul. Hance was going for the dunk putback. It was ugly. Got to get the basketball if you're going to slam it.
Yeah. He just wanted to pop the rim to make it sound good. Third team foul on Mount Vernon. Jacksonville has not scored in the quarter, so only all 4 points coming in the first quarter.
So a 6-0 run on the quarter for the Rams. In the quarter, rather. With 2:19 to play in it, Jackson's at the line. He'll make a free throw. He'll have another one coming.
I'd like to welcome those listening in, heading to Mater Day this afternoon for a game.
I'd like to thank those listening in from all over the AM 940 coverage area. Second one rims off, rattles off. It'll be a rebound by Payne. 2:16 to play in the half, 22-5. It is a 17-point lead for the Rams here against Jacksonville. 1 point in the quarter for the Crimson. Nearly stolen away from Lydell, but he recovers, gets back to Floater. Nick Kaufman is of relation to Andy Kaufman as well, but Mike McManus swears it's Josh Peak that's the nephew. Coming around up top, it's Hance with the basketball. Kicks out, finds Nick Kaufman. He'll drive with the right elbow, kicks back left side. Hance throws a scoop behind his back. Not the shot anybody wanted. And away with the rebound come the Rams. J.R. Dugan wants a call he's not going to get. Not on that. Payne stops at the basket. Left block. Jackson swears he got all ball, but when the motion of the arm changes because of your contact, that's going to be a foul every time.
The difference in the 2 fouls was down there for Jacksonville. Hance was out of control going to the rim. Officials aren't going to bail you out. Here, Payne went to the rim, got a shot, got fouled, therefore he gets the call. That's the difference.
Larry Binion doing a great job today.
Morning the Jacksonville bench.
Bob Franklin, I understand, is one of the other. Scotty told me the officials tonight.
Yeah, I've seen them all before.
Doing a great job here today with 1:35 to play in the half. Feaser off the rebound off of the miss. Payne made one of two. It's 25-3 with 90 to play in the half. Looking around far side, there is Flota. Back around, swung around, Trimble in the corner.
I can see Mount Vernon hold for the final shot unless they get a layup.
We appreciate Centralia High School District for working with us on the amenities today, allowing us a great point of broadcast and also allowing us to be the official film provider of the Rams. Coming around inside, Trimble tried to feed Payne. It'll come near us.
Oh.
Right on the side. Well done.
Threw it out.
That is improbably impeccable.
We need a trainer to help us out.
An athletic trainer that'll help us fix that.
We need a trainer.
Other side, unfortunately.
Side, yeah.
We're on the AM today. I know it's hard to believe. Todd Hoy can't believe it either.
We need a trainer first signed. The official is waiting for us to...
Athletic trainer. Don't let... She'll remind you. It's athletic trainer. Certified, baby.
Athletic trainer.
Yes.
A CAT. Certified athletic trainer.
You betcha. Actually, ATC, oddly enough. 3 on the way from Pate from the right corner. It's ATC, but it's certified athletic trainer. Kind of like PhD is a doctor of philosophy.
Yeah, I got you. MSBSAS.
I think, yeah. Of course, if you have your Associate of Social Science, we all know what that is. 31 seconds to go in the half. 23-8. The lead is 15 for the Rams. Having a great time at the Annex. Ooh. And Tyrell turns it over, unfortunately.
Mount Vernon's got a little soft with the basketball the last couple of minutes. Kind of maybe playing with this big lead, thinking it's over. And if Jacksonville gets a basket here, they're down to 13 or 12. They're right back in this thing.
Exactly. Can't settle here. 20 seconds to go. Pate with the basketball. Right side. Looks left wing for Keene. Ends off to Tate. Had a seam. Nothing there. Kaufman for 3. Looks good it is. Big 3 coming from Nick Kaufman. 12-point game, 23-11. Rams will have possession to start the second half. They need a bucket.
He doesn't shoot as much as Uncle.
And now blocked as time technically expired on that as it went out of bounds. And it will. So we have reached the half. 23-11 is your halftime score. The Rams by a dozen. We'll come back to your Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Lincoln dealer. All the luxury and technology you'd ever want. An optional 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 that performs like a V8. Rich, hand-finished leather trim seats and genuine wood trim. So what do you give a car like the 2012 Lincoln MKS that seemingly has everything? Well, a test drive would be nice, especially now, because not only can you get a great offer, you also get 4 years or 50,000 miles of standard complimentary maintenance on an MKS with sync technology that allows you to get turn-by-turn directions, make and receive phone calls, and play all of your favorite MP3s. And with available active park assist, Lincoln MKS can practically park itself. With all this luxury, technology, and confidence, what could possibly be keeping you from that test drive? Lincoln, it's not just luxury, it's smarter than that at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
How did the Saturday Sports Show ring in the new year? By bringing you even better sports conversation in 2012. More scores, more local discussion, and a better mix of guests than anyone else. Combine that with ample knowledge of the teams you love, and you'll reserve more than one preset for AM 940. The perfect New Year's resolution? Not missing the Saturday Sports Show. Only on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Hi, Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. With 5 locations in Jefferson County, a 7-month 0.77% APY CD special, free checking, free internet banking, and free debit cards tied to local schools, isn't now the perfect time to move your banking relationship to a local community bank? No gimmicks, just your neighbors and friends taking care of your banking needs.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If I could change anything, you know what I'd change? I'd make it a law that if you tell someone to have a nice day, you really have to mean it. 100%.
Making your day better than it started out is what makes Erie Insurance above all in service. Auto, home, business, and life. Your Erie agent is waiting for you. And have a nice day.
Your Erie agent in Mount Vernon is the Bean Insurance Agency. Get a quote at beaninsurance.net.
It's going to be a nasty winter, so get the vehicle you can depend on now at Second Chance Auto. They have the vehicle you're looking for, probably priced under $10,000. And most have a 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. And there's bank rate financing for everyone. Second Chance Auto has been helping people just like you for over 32 years. So get your quality pre-owned vehicle from Second Chance Auto today. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, or call 244-4582. That's 244-4582. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And welcome back to the Annex on the campus of Centralia High School. The Mount Vernon Rams lead at the half, 23-11. It's been a great year at Second Chance Auto, and if you haven't been by lately, the inventory has never been greater. Instant approval, no gimmicks, no pressure, just honest deals at Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside WMIX online at mywithersradio.com. And again, a big one here for the Rams as they try to play in a consolation championship tonight at 6 o'clock.
Yep, as I double multitask here.
Triple tasking here.
Yeah, Mount Vernon's winning this and played well.
Yes, they have.
Effingham is leading Centralia 11-4 at the end of the first quarter across the way.
Them hearts are pesky.
Those hearts are going to be pesky for whoever wins this game, too, if they win Centralia's game.
Not necessarily a team you want to have to play, but not necessarily something we want to have to do, but we want to support our advertisers to support us, so we need to take a break. This is the Second Chance Auto halftime show on WMIX.
Hometown proud Baroviax IGA. There's no better way to shop today, Baroviax IGA. If it's Baroviax, you know it's fresh for you and your family. If it's Baroviax, you got the best. Hometown proud, you see. Hometown proud Baroviax IGA. Hometown proud Baroviax IGA.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Time for more Rams basketball, presented by Banterra Bank.
And welcome back to the CHS Annex here at the half. The Mount Vernon Rams lead 23-11. When Second Chance Auto says they have the best selection of vehicles priced under $10,000, they mean it. The inventory has never been greater at Second Chance. Instant approval, no gimmicks, no pressure for 32 years at Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. We'll get a scoreboard update in shortly. We also have your halftime stats presented by Heartland County.
Those stats are as follows. The Mount Vernon Rams in the first half, 4 of 8 from two-point range for 50%, 4 of 6 from the arc, 67%. The Rams hot shooting again, 8 of 14 for 57% in the first half from the field. Jacksonville, 2 of 9 from two-point range, 22%, 2 of 6 from the arc for 33. The Crimson, 4 of 15 from the field in the first half, 27%. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon 3 of 6, and Jacksonville 1 of 2. That equals to 50. Mount Vernon dominating the boards 13-5. The Rams, though, have 9 turnovers. 3 of those came in the last 2 minutes compared to Jacksonville's 8. For the Crimson, they had 4 players score in the first half. Andy Jackson, Rudy Pate, and Nick Kaufman had 3 points, while Dalton Keene had 2. The Mount Vernon Rams had 4 players score in the first half. Trevor Floto led the way with 9. He had Tyrell Trimble 6, and Clay Payne and Michael Feaser 4. Give you a halftime score of Mount Vernon 23, Jacksonville 11.
Those stats calculated by Heartland Accounting. Get started right and let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your small business expert. We'll take a break, come back, get you set for the second half and a scoreboard update. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
Are you tired of being charged unnecessary fees by other banks in our area? Hi, this is Melody True at People's National Bank. With our customer-friendly products such as free checking, Saluki checking, Visa check cards, online banking, bill pay, and much more, People's National Bank is proud to offer our customers the products they deserve. Stop by one of our People's National Bank locations or visit us online at peoplesnationalbank.com and see what banking with a family-owned community bank is all about. People's National Bank. Member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
The best. Think the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. The Orthopedic Center has the unique distinction of being one of only 2 non-academic accredited orthopedic teaching and research facilities in the state of Illinois. Our goal in education is to inspire the next generation of orthopedic surgeons. Patient care, education, and research are our core strengths. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive, Mount Vernon, and St. Mary's Good Samaritan Centralia campus, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
With more in-game score updates than anyone else, this is Rams basketball on WMIX.
And welcome back to the Second Chance Auto Halftime Show. Your halftime score, the Mount Vernon Rams 23, the Jacksonville Crimson 11. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Danny, we need a scoreboard update.
Scoreboard update. 2 games in the book at Centralia this morning. Chicago Bogan defeated Alton 73-58, and Champaign Central defeated Riverview Garden 72-67. So those 2 teams will play in the 5th place game tonight or later this afternoon at 4:30. And at the end of one quarter in a game of interest here, because the winner of this game will play the winner of the game, I'm telling you, Effingham leads Centralia at the end of one 11-4.
Wow. And those pesky Hearts, they were able to hang with O'Fallon. Got a big win yesterday over Paducah Tillman, and now look to beat the Centralia Orphans on their home floor. 23-11 your score here at the break. That scoreboard update was presented by Tony Wilton State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance and financial service needs, it's Tony Wilt, TonyWilt.com, or on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. Glad to have you with us on WMIX this morning. It's the bottom of the hour. We'll pause for station identification. This is Rams Radio.
This is the 2010 Illinois Broadcasters Association Silver Dome Award winner for Best Sports Play-by-Play. WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
About 1:25 before we start the second half here from the CHS Annex. Hard to believe this is the 3rd and final day of the CHT, but alas it is. And if the Rams can hang on here up 12 at the break, they will play for a consolation championship tonight against either the Effingham Flaming Hearts, who lead Centralia 11-4 after one, or the aforementioned Centralia Orphans. Big win here. You get a little bit of a break, a little bit of respite, and then you have to go back tonight and play what will probably be a tough Effingham team or a tough Centralia team.
Well, it'll be interesting to see because we're running well ahead of schedule here. We're starting the 3rd quarter, and the game over at the arena is in probably just a couple minutes of a second. So their first game over there took a little longer than ours. Doesn't mean anything. But again, if you get this win, as you mentioned, you get either Centralia on their home floor or a very tough Effingham team, which would end up being the first of 2 battles Mount Vernon would have with Effingham this year.
I'm trying to think of gyms this one reminds me of.
It's a design minus you have to have bleachers on both sides. A very similar design to Thompsonville or a Pinckneyville 204 grade school.
Kind of a smaller side gymnasium minus all the bleachers on both sides.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
Yeah, with the way the building is made and set up.
Of course, side gym being in Woodlawn, for those who may not be familiar. Left wing off the Mount Vernon inbound to Trimble. Back to the circle for Lydell as we get set to the second half. 23-11, the Ram lead coming out of the break. Lydell with it on the right side. Rams will go near to far. Jacksonville the opposite way. Rams are in their away blacks with orange trim. Jacksonville in their classic whites with crimson. Oddly enough. Right corner, Slidell looks to the right elbow, trying to find Payne. He wants to go back door. He'll keep it himself, lean in, draw the contact, and that'll be a foul on hand.
Well, I don't know about that one, much to the chagrin of Jacksonville down here, but Clay Payne goes to the line, being very aggressive, got to the shot, and Coach J.R. Dugan with hands up was wanting to foul.
Scott Cadbury, J.R. Dugan along the sideline converse. Scott knows he was fortunate to get that.
Yeah, Payne missed the first. Yeah, Scott knows he was fortunate to get that call, so we may have one go.
Expression to Coach Dugan.
We may have one go against us here on this end.
Yeah, I can't fault Coach Dugan whatsoever.
No.
Payne makes one of two. 24-11, the lead grows to 13. 7:22 to play in the first. And now we have a technical on J.R. Dugan.
Yeah, he was allegedly talking to his bench, but he was looking toward the official.
And he is not happy.
No. So Mount Vernon's going to shoot 2 free throws.
J.R. trying to reason, and he just needs to sit down and settle down because he's too good of a guy to have to miss the game.
The official called the tee, walked away, and another one comes in to let the coach talk to him. I think that, again, classy move and a good job by veteran officials.
Trimble will go to the line to shoot the technicals. Makes the first. It's 25-11. That could be a huge turning point in this one.
Yep. Yep. And it's a good crew move by the crew. Seen a lot of good officiating in all the different places I've been this week.
You know who's really impressed me with his maturity and how he's come along? Brian Gamber.
Yep.
His poise on the bench, and he has been a great addition to the staff along with Tommy Portner. We never really talk about the assistant coaches, unfortunately, just talk about Scotty.
Oh, when Coach Gamber gets dressed appropriately compared to yesterday. We laughed because we gave Coach Brian Gamber a hard time with some of his apparel yesterday.
Yes.
Still being discussed today.
Trimble made both technical shots. Rams get the basketball. 26-11, up 15. Beezer coming around far corner. Trimble with the basketball, able to find Flota near the timeline. 7:01 to play in the quarter. We're a minute in. Second half action from the CHS Annex. Not the arena, the Annex this morning here on AM 940. Back on the right side, coming around Trimble, looking for the jump stop, and that'll be a foul on the floor.
Tough now because as a coach, when you get your first technical, you lose the coach's box, so you have to remain seated until there's a dead ball or a timeout.
You do feel for J.R. Dugan in this case. You got to hush up sometimes, though, but at the same time, we understand his plight. A scoop from Feeser in the corner for Trimble, and that'll be a timeout for Scott Gamber. Good call by Scott. Take the timeout. It's brought to you by King City Chrysler. Imported from Detroit to Mount Vernon, the Chrysler 200 extends well beyond its mid-size shadow with character, comfort, and fuel efficiency. Receive huge cash discounts on all new remaining 200s at King City Chrysler in Mount Vernon. They're actually why we are here on AM 940. Brittany Newman broadcasting live at Ford Square in King City Chrysler on WMIX FM today. So we will gladly be on AM 940. It improves our signal strength right now. So we'll gladly take it. 26-11.
MyWithersRadio.com.
Allows us to go worldwide.
On the internet, or I should say Facebook.
When Tuscola, Peoria, and Paducah aren't good enough, there's always worldwide.
WMIX.
On MyWithersRadio.com.
WMIX Sports on Facebook.
Social media.
Sports on Twitter. Updating as we go today.
26-11 here, 15-point lead out of the timeout. Rams basketball, front court. Backdoor, there's Feeser, and he gets the easy bucket. Sunny for him, Feezy. It's 28-11. The Rams able to get 4 out of the technical. 6:26 to play in the third. Here come the Crimson. Jackson with it near side from Pate. Chad, the all-tail guys, you call him. Floaters coming around from the far side. Pate gets the bucket. It's 28-13. Back within one nickel are the Crimson. Across the way, it's Flota. Looks back near the timeline. Lydell swings left wing for Trimble. Back to Lydell. And they'll be content with throwing around the perimeter here. Rams basketball is always presented by Banterra Bank, the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams. Help make your kids' future a victory. Teach them the importance of saving today with Banterra's Smart Kids Savings Account. Banterra Bank, banking with local style, member FDIC. Tommy's starting to rattle a little bit.
Yeah, it's getting to be about that time.
Going to have some lunch courtesy of Chuck Lane in the
that's going to happen today. Is that Chuck's going to pay for lunch today?
You betcha.
Maybe dinner, too.
And we'll talk about just how he pays here. Right wing at Speeds are looking down low on a give and go from
double dribble. Yeah, good call.
He fought his way through traffic and picked up his dribble. He can't put it back down.
Why? Yeah, I was going to say, that assistant can't be up.
Coach's box is gone for everybody on that side.
Yeah, it should be.
5:20, and good job by the officials.
But it was a dead ball, so you can stand up and get something in, but you got to get back down.
Jackson will come around, off of the double team, pulls up a shot, rattles the rim, falls back off, no good. Hance fights for the rebound, will be stolen away by the Rams. Hance was out of bounds as he tried to throw it back in. Good catch by the official. Yep. And with 5:05 to play in the third quarter, the Rams up 15, 28-13.
Last stand here, Chris, by Jacksonville. They're going to start pressuring. First time we've seen it today.
A little 1-2-2 maybe?
Yep.
Trapped near the corner is Lydell, able to throw it off at Jackson. Great play by Jaron.
Yeah, when Payne's got to inbound the basketball and come straight sideline. That way Lydell has an outlet, and Payne was standing there not waiting on it.
Lydell nearly trapped against the timeline, trying to break the press. Great recovery by Payne. It's up ahead to Trimble. He'll go right side, blow past traffic, blocked out of bounds by Keene. And that's okay because Trimble was able to beat traffic and get back to the basket. Now you don't have to worry about a full court press.
Yeah.
Maybe a little box set here.
Let's see what Scott Gamber calls.
And I just use terminology.
Let's see here.
Flota will trigger. Left of the basket in the far court. 4:54 to play. It's tipped right back out of bounds by Ham. 28-13 is the Ram lead. What's up?
I like to listen. I like to welcome in basketball coaches listening in. Effingham at the half leads Centralia 21-18. Nick Gardewine from Effingham has 5 3-pointers in the first half. 5 of 5 from the field, in fact.
Mid-post trigger to Feeser. He'll lose it. It was tipped. Now he's pushed. Recovered by Jackson. He'll get the bucket. He's fouled. Actually, just missed it. Don't know how he missed that. Can't miss that off the window like that.
No.
Pushed Feeser out of the way to get the basketball and was able to get to the bucket. Now he's at the line with a chance to make it a 13-point game.
Maybe that basketball coach that texted me about what we're discussing about being food, maybe he'll show up today. Shot no good.
Kind of curious who it is.
Wade Thomas.
I need to step up my game a little bit.
Wade Thomas texting in.
They had a pretty good showing at the SB Holiday Tournament. That big win in the first round was really what they needed. What any team would need, though. 1 of 2, that triple line for Jackson. It is 28-14. Rams on top here. 4:44 to play in the quarter. Here comes Lydell across the timeline between the legs. Throws it back to the right side for CP4. Clay Payne. 4:37 to go. Rams with a play in the Consi Championship tonight. Looks like it could be Effingham at this point. Here in the 69th annual CHT. Trimble trying to get past Jackson on the man. Slides backdoor for Metter, and the former Field Panther gets the bucket. 30-14 with 4:20 to play in the third.
Beautiful pass. Great job there.
16-point lead.
If you can survive the pressure here in the end of the third quarter and have this big lead in the fourth, it should be game over.
We shall hope. We've seen some fourth-quarter struggles before. That is Keene with the basketball outside the paint. Foul on the floor before he gets the shot off. Had a nice pass from Brendan Barlow. Just couldn't make anything happen with it.
Payne had the stiff arm in the back there, and that's why he got called for the foul.
It's 30-14. The Rams are up 16 with 3:59 to go in the quarter. Rams basketball, as always, is presented by Banterra Bank. We'll tell you more about them after the Pate 3-point attempt. It's good. Pate nails it right in front of us near corner. 30-17. It's a 13-point game yet again. Banterra Bank is the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams. Their online banking is convenient, efficient, best of all safe. Banterra Bank, banking with local style. Is Wade's assistant with him in the vehicle?
I haven't heard yet.
He might be stuck at home.
He might be at home, yeah.
Wasn't another mutual friend supposed to be joining us today?
Allegedly. We'll see.
Huh. We'll find out. 3:38 to go in the third. 30-17. Rams
they may
basketball.
be getting together, those two. Who knows? Or 3 or 4.
You know those Hamco guys. Or excuse me, McLeansboro guys.
Yes, McLeansboro. Mount Vernon up 13 with 3:25 to go. They're in need of a basket. Been a while since Mount Vernon scored.
3:22 to go in the quarter. 30-17. Rams up 13. Metter with the basketball right of the circle. Looks back left timeline. Finds Payne. Nice scramble over there to Lydell. Back to Payne near the left timeline. 3:11 to go in the quarter. Rams trying to kill some clock, but yet work the ball around to appear active. 3:04. 3:02. Now Lydell makes a move. Throws over right side for Flota. Back left of the circle. Trimble. Nice ball fake. He'll drive. Finds a seam. Reverses. Blocked out of bounds by Hand. He has 3 or 4 blocks today.
Yeah, just waiting on Trimble to come to him, and hangs in the air, waits, and Trimble, being the shorter man, starts to fall down to the ground, and then the shot is blocked.
Curious as to who's going to be your Community First Bank player of the game. We're going to have to find a contender. Flota trying to inbound. Was trying to throw off a hand. Nobody there in traffic. Keene picks it up. Brings it across the timeline on the zigzag. Gets far sideline. Looks to come in. Leans into Payne. That'll be a blocking foul on CP.
Payne was there, but then he didn't fall down. Stood there and took the block. Shot doesn't go, and ever since the T, a more aggressive Jacksonville team has kind of been taking it at Mount Vernon.
Sometimes that's all you need. Community First Bank of the Heartland will bring you the player of the game in the post-game show. Your community, your choice, your bank. With 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs, Community First keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC.
Crimson not going away. Battling back here. Feeser is going to come in for Cantley.
Colt Metter even.
Or Cat 2. I looked at Cantley. I saw Cantley's name covered up, and I saw that can't be right. But, yeah, haven't seen Cantley yet today. Didn't make sense. After I said it, I apologize.
All good. Keene has a rim rocker on the second. 11-point game as he makes them both. 30-19. Payne trying to inbound, able to find Feaser. Back to Payne. Deep in the backcourt, 2:42 to play. Third quarter, glad to have you with us from the CHS Annex on AM 940, online at mywithersradio.com. If the Rams win, we're back on the FM tonight. Coming around left side, Payne will have it forced away. Great play by Hans to recover. And off of the turnover, here come the Crimson.
8 turnovers in the second and third quarter so far for Mount Vernon.
Kaufman looks inside. Hans kicks out Pate. Big three. If it goes, it's good. 30-22, and back within single digits are the Crimson.
Mount Vernon has gotten passive, playing not to lose, watching the clock, and Jacksonville found the emotion after the tee.
Right side, it is Jaron Lydell. All the Rams got off of it was 4 points. Since then, Jacksonville scored a ton. 30-22. Rams up 8, 1:56 to play in the third. Payne trying to split the defense off of the trap. Kicks it over right side. Lydell drops off for floated. Now it's a circle. It's Trimble. Holds on to it, the 144 mark. Dribbles it out with a right-hand dribble. Looking to find a seam. Has a jersey tug, and that'll be the 15th foul on Jacksonville. That's on Nick Kaufman.
Yep. Trimble got by him, and all he could do was reach out. How come they gave us a foul? Ooh. Okay.
That's a scoreboard issue.
There they go.
Across the timeline, it is Lydell. Looks back to the left, finds Trimble, back to Lydell. 1:32 to play, third quarter. Scoreboard updates today presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance, TonyWilt.com, or 42nd South Water Tower in Mount Vernon. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Bogan beat Alton here earlier, 73-58. Champaign Central defeated Riverview Gardens in the arena, 72-67. So it'll be Central and Bogan in fifth place at 4:30 on X95. Up top, it is Payne. Now Trimble got it from Lydell. Back over to Lydell, right side. 1:02 to play in the quarter, 30-22. 8-point lead. Rams up, turn it over again. Kaufman was able to get the tip. Rolls it off the left side. It's good. Rolled off of the left block. Got the scoop action. It's 30-24. Back within 6. 12-point swing here for the Crimson.
Mount Vernon's been outscored, I believe, 19-1.
Sounds about
can't
right.
Be right. Nope.
Well, I said about right.
19-7.
Yep. Something.
Not good.
30 seconds to go in the quarter. Trimble with the basketball, trying to get back door. Misses the layup. Stolen away on the rebound by Feaser, and Feaser's going to pick up a foul.
23-11 at half. Mount Vernon's been outscored 23-7. To update those numbers.
22.8 seconds to go. Length of the floor to go. As we'll see Mitchell into the ball game for the Crimson. Yikes.
Vernon has fallen asleep at the switch.
No guarantee of a Consolation Championship appearance yet.
No.
19 seconds to go in the quarter. Jacksonville basketball. Tate deep in the backcourt. Works it across the timeline to Mitchell. Met by Trimble in this man defense with 9. Makes his move to the right. Pushes off at the wing. 6 seconds to go. Rolls between the circles. Picked up by Trimble with 4. He could take the length of the floor with 3 off the block. No good. Put back float. It's good. He beats the buzzer. Float off the rebound. It is going to be 32-24 after 3. Rams by 8. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
Whether you're an Integra customer needing a new home or just tired of the constant changes associated with big corporate banking, you do have a choice. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. We built our business around one goal, your needs. With 5 locations and a team of your friends and neighbors to support you, your banking solutions are handled right here at home. And to make your move easy, we have new account specials and personal bankers ready to help.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
The Equinox, we actually have a great selection of Equinoxes now. They get 32 miles per gallon highway and 5-star crash rating. It's got a lot of room. It's easy to get in and out of. That's what a lot of people like. Whether they're young and they like the looks of it, or they're a little bit older and they have a hard time getting in and out of a car, the Equinox is just the right height where they can get in and out of it. And the older people really like them too.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to the CHS Annex, 32-24. Fourth quarter action will be Jacksonville basketball to start. They trail by 8. Rams basketball course presented by Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. Glad to have you with us, courtesy of Banterra. Over on the left side, it is Barlow looking around. Dribbles top of the key. Had it poked away by Payne. It'll come out of bounds. Last touch by White. Should be black basketball. And it'll remain with Jacksonville. Yikes. Went off of Barlow at the last possible moment, and it goes right back to the Crimson. So they maintain possession of what should have been a turnover. Right wing, it is Pate. Looks back. Finds Barlow. It's a feed to Hans. Back up top, Barlow for three. It's huge if it falls. No, but Hans pushes off on the rebound. Let's see if that's the call. It is.
Looks like it from our angle, which is right almost in the lane.
No more fouls to give for the Crimson. Of course, Rams not that far either. They have 4 fouls. So Hans has 3. 7:33 to play in the fourth quarter. Rams lead is 8, 32-24. Left wing, Trimble looking to drive, bounce past to Feeser. Has to kick it in the lane to Payne, and Payne rolls with a finger roll. 34-24, lead back to double digits. 7:19 to play in regulation.
Basket for Mount Vernon there. Great ball movement on the interior from Feeser to Payne.
Huge bucket. Keene looking for the turnaround against Clay. Clay forces him in a bad shot. Big rebound, Feeser. Is this where things turn around for the Rams? Trimble will bring it across. Trimble, Feeser, Lydell, Payne, and Floda. Floda's been quiet here in the second half. Haven't been able to find him any good looks. Around the right, it's Trimble, those bright orange shoes. Back to the left, it's Feeser. Left wing now. Lydell will go back to Trimble. He'll split the defense, trying to bounce to Payne in the lane, trying to fake, and he'll travel with the basketball. Picked up the pivot.
That was going to get travel. It's going to be 3 seconds. You just went up before and shot it. Didn't do it.
Who will be your Community First Bank player of the game? It's in the Bean Insurance postgame show. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bria at Community First Bank's new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. And welcome back to Personal Banking as Tate tries to go for the layup, stripped out of bounds, and will remain with Jacksonville. So Crimson have possession, 6:29 to play in the fourth. Possession arrow favors Mount Vernon, as does the lead. It's 34-24. It's a quick inbound to Hans, looking for the turnaround against Feeser. He'll get it this time.
Good move. Hans even got fouled. No call. Was able to finish the basket.
36-24, back within 8 of the Crimson. Lydell within the backcourt. Gets his Payne. He'll cross. Left wing to Trimble. Trying to split the D. Stops elbow. Kicks over right wing. Lydell. Over to Floda. Right baseline to Feeser. Back to Floda. A one-hander up top to Lydell with 6:02 to play in the quarter. 34-26. Rams by 8. Lydell gets it right side. He'll attack. Floda wide open for 3. It's huge. Yes! 37-26. And Trevor Floda picks up another big basket. 5:50 to play in the quarter.
Those shots from the corner, Floda spots himself up, and Jacksonville forgot about him. Made him pay.
Can't forget about him. Kaufman looks inside Hans. He'll kick out. Wide open Barlow for 3. No answer. Rebound. Keene has it stolen away, but Keene will push Lydell. Should be a foul on Keene. It should be one in bonus for the Rams.
So that goes an offensive rebound, turnover, foul on Keene.
Great play by Jaron Lydell. Now he gets himself to the line for the one in bonus. Should be 1-1 official. Yep. There you go.
Lydell will walk down the other end.
He'll get with the rest of them now. 5:35 to play in the fourth quarter. It's early for all of us.
Yes, it is.
It's really not that it's that early. It's just to set up and all that. You got to get here early. So it's one of those. Then we have the Saturday Sports Show tomorrow, too, as Lydell misses the first. Rebound to the backside to Hans. Tate with the basketball in the backcourt. 5:29 to play in the quarter. It's 37-26. He'll flip the basketball. Somehow Keene finds it down low. He travels with the basketball to the bucket.
Lost his balance and able to get a shot. In fact, the Jacksonville guys bring the ball down the floor, and the ball went out of the air, and the shoes went to the floor. Jacksonville, Chris, at this point down 11, has been pressuring now since mid-third quarter, and really they've cut a little bit of the lead, but still 11, and really haven't been able to get back into this game.
No, they've had some trouble.
Got it down to 6.
And Trimble's going to go all alone for the layup. No good. Rebound will be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Jacksonville. It'll be Rams basketball.
Yeah, what Trimble that time down the lane. He goes down left side, and there really wasn't a Mount Vernon Ram with him to force the defender to make a choice.
Back to the left side is Trimble. 5:10 to play in the fourth quarter. It is 37-26. In the corner for Feeser. Now Flota with it on the right wing. 4:58 to play in the quarter. It's 37-26. Ram lead 11. Rams basketball, of course, as always, is presented by Bandera Bank, banking with local style. Trimble goes baseline, tries to delay the shot. No good. Flota, a big rebound. He'll throw it back up and draw the foul. So Flota at least gets himself back to the line here with 4:46 remaining in the fourth, trying to add to the Ram lead.
Tyrell's struggling right now. When he gets to the rim, he's got bigger guys coming. They're waiting on him to start losing his elevation. And because of that, he's not able to get the shot, but luckily Flota cleaned it up and will go to the line and shoot two. There we go.
Free throw's good.
Send that lead. 15 points today for Mr. Flota.
Won't get the second. Rebound goes to Barlow. 4:45 to play, regulation. 38-26, Ram lead by a dozen. Barlow gets it near corner from Pate. Looks inside for Barlow from, I should say, from Hans. So Hans picks up the assist. Barlow gets the point. It's 38-20.
Hans on the post, and Barlow cut baseline with him. He just handed off to him. Barlow with the reverse layup on the left side of the rim.
Across the timeline, Payne with the basketball left of the circle. 4:19 to play in regulation. 38-28. In the left corner it goes. Now all the way back to the top for Trimble. Flota with the basketball gives back to the circle for Payne. Rams will be content with trying to kill as much clock as possible here. Trimble with the basketball, scoops in the lane to Payne. Gives back to Trimble off of the bounce, left wing. 3:55 to play. Still 38-28, Rams on top. Trimble's going to try to drive, finds his seam, throws off glass. Good. Tyrell found his mark.
Better. Yes, Tyrell did a great job. That time didn't get into the defender, gave himself some space, and the defender couldn't block his shot. Good adjustment by Tyrell.
3:35 to play in the fourth quarter. Keene kicks out for three for Nick Kaufman, and we will have a foul on the rebound.
There you go. That's for your Mount Vernon Rams post players.
There you are. The foul on Feeser. That's the team's fifth. It'll be a baseline inbound to the right of the basket for Pate, as Jacksonville has possession. Stolen away on the inbound by Lydell. He has a one-on-one break. Up the right side, good. And Jaron gets the turnover in the points. It is 42-28. Rams up 14.
Up 14, and that may have put the dagger in right there.
Maybe all you need.
Yeah, because that layup makes it 14, about 3 to go. Got to play some defense in the post. You walk. Ooh. Too much hand checking by Feeser. That'll be his fourth. Team 6.
Hans was doing a little Scott Gamber, though, to Feeser, as Scott used to do when he played.
Yes.
Interesting.
Oh, got a shove off. Feeser got pushed a little bit. No call.
That happens.
That happens in the post.
3:08.
3A basketball.
3:08 to play, and Armstrong will kick out. Kaufman, a fade jumper on the way, clanks front iron, rebound tipped away by Feeser. It'll be tipped all the way back to the timeline. Barlow throws it out of bounds, off a hand. It'll be Crimson basketball. Now I see. 2:55 to go in the fourth. That went off a hand, out of bounds. I hate to say it. Coming around from the far side, Barlow, mid-post jumper, had a horrible look at it, saved by Feeser out of bounds.
That's because Trimble blocked it from the weak side.
Oh, Swerve.
Swerve got in and got one there.
14-point game, 42-28, Rams up. 2:40 to play in the fourth quarter. Looking for either Effingham or Centralia in the Consolation Championship at 6 o'clock. If Mount Vernon wins, it'll be a 5:45 pregame on WMIX FM. Online at MyWithersRadio.com. Flota with it, right wing, kicks back circle with 2:28 to go. Now left side for Feeser. Barlow reaches in, made no contact. Good job defensively by Barlow. Now left side, Trimble will kick out the Flota with 2:14. Fourth quarter action here from the CHS Annex, and now we'll have that foul on Barlow. That will send Lydell to the line.
14-point lead, and Mount Vernon was looking like their second win of the week, which would be nice.
Looking to move to 2-1 in the tournament.
We'll get a fourth game, which is always what you want.
Against a team that, either way, you will see later in the season. Be it the Centralia Orphans or the Effingham Hearts. First free throw's good. We'll pause for station identification. This is Rams Radio.
This is the 2010 Illinois Broadcasters Association Silver Dome Award winner for Best Sports Play-by-Play. WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
And welcome back to the CHS Annex. 43-28. Lydell at the line shooting the one and bonus. Made the first, missed the second. Lead is 15. 43-28. 2 to play. It'll be kicked in the near side. Jackson for 3 off the front iron. Rebound will be tipped back. Mitchell comes away with it. He'll put it back. Blocked out of bounds by Jaron Lydell.
There you go. Better help defense now by Mount Vernon. Sliding down into the post.
Not bad. Trigger will come left of the basket, and I was screened.
Yeah.
I did not see a thing.
Inbounder threw it to Lydell, and Lydell tipped it back, and I thought the inbounder touched the ball ways out of bounds, but
we'll see.
Here.
Mitchell will trigger.
Feeser and Hans getting to know each other right here in front of us.
Yes, they are.
And they laugh, and they'll go right back at it again.
Into Hans here in the near corner. Drops off for Mitchell up top. Stolen away by Flota. Great defensive play there by Flota off of Nick Kaufman.
Great
hand steal. And now here comes Trimble across the timeline. 1:44 to play in regulation. Rams up 15, 43-28. I don't want to call it a winner just yet. We'll have a foul on Kaufman. That'll be the 10th. Payne the line to shoot 2. Okay. Will you do that?
15-point lead, minute 37 to go. Can't be. And Jacksonville hasn't had the ability to score a lot of points.
Hey, you have your Sharpie here?
Yeah, why?
Get your Sharpie out. I'm doing the video now.
Oh, here you go.
Right now. For Scott, as we are the official film provider of Rams Athletics, for the most part.
Right.
44-28. 16-point ball game, 97 seconds to go. Rims out on Payne. 44-28 off the free throw rebound. Here comes Mitchell. The Crimson trailing by 16 with 90 seconds to go. Mitchell will drive. Nice look to the basket. Shot's way off. Payne tips it out of bounds. The gusto of Clay Payne to tip it out and then point the other way. Love it. We'll be on the air at 5:45 tonight on 94.1 FM. Online at mywithersradio.com. Is it going to be the Hearts or the Orphans? We'll find out.
May get back in time to see the end of it.
That's right. Maybe they'll see things develop. Left is circle Clay Payne with 1:10. You might. I still have all this stuff to tear down.
I'm not leaving it.
Well, I don't mean it like that. I just mean I'm a little slow with the camera stuff.
I stay out of your way.
Coming around from the right side, it's Flota with 56 seconds. Fourth quarter action, CHS Annex. Left baseline, Feeser gives it out to the wing. Trimble, he's trying to get away from the contact. And Trimble will go to the line to shoot 2 on the 11th team foul by Jacksonville. Good stuff. I wonder what's for lunch.
Don't know.
See what Chuck's going to buy us in the hospitality room that his sponsors of the tournament actually pay for. So Chuck actually gets off pretty cheap.
Yeah.
First free throw is good from Trimble. 45-28. Lead is 17. 48 seconds remain in the fourth quarter. Wyman Cantley, Savon Cumming, Travis Mitchell, Jake Pike into the ball game. We'll see Clayton Reeves after the free throw. 4 dead ball. 45-28. The lead is 17 here with 48 seconds to go. And it's good, and we'll see Mr. Reeves in the ball game, make it 46-28. Scoreboard updates today have been brought to you by Tony Wilton State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance and financial service needs, it's Tony Wilton State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. DC prepares to tweet the final of this one. Stolen away by Pike, recovered, however. Great move there by Armstrong. 8-3 from the corner, no good. Rebound Cantley. Nonchalantly, Wyman Cantley.
I told you he was coming in. I told you a while ago he was.
Thank you, Nostradamus. Mother Cleo. Is it Sister Cleo?
I don't know.
Brother Cleo. Something like that. 17 seconds to go in the game. Cummings will get it to Reeves near the left corner. Looking for the lob across the way for Pike with 11 seconds. He'll hang on. He'll go ahead and shoot it. Pike drains it. It's 48-28. To put a cherry on top of this win in the Consolation Semifinal. The Rams will improve to 10-3. Mitchell's 3 at the buzzer, no good. And that's your final. The Mount Vernon Rams 48, The Jacksonville Crimson 28. We'll come back to the Bean Insurance postgame show after this. This is Rams basketball on WMIX.
Does this sound familiar?
I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to school, but with work and family...
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to, and they're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends in cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our jobs. For once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/Studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
Hey there, I'm Jennifer, and I love living in Southern Illinois. But whenever I got sick, I used to think the best medical care was far away. I had no clue that some of the most advanced medical care was right here the whole time. Good Samaritan is my new hospital of choice because they combine exceptional response times, first-class facilities, and an outstanding patient experience. Good Samaritan partners with physician specialists and invests in the latest medical technology. They deliver the best care where I need it most, locally. Now more than ever, they offer local residents like me a convenient alternative to bigger out-of-state hospitals where I'm a number, not a name. This saves me time, money, and keeps my family close, which out-of-state hospitals will never be able to provide. And in 2013, that care will get even better when they open the all-new Regional Health Center. It's that kind of investment that ensures we'll never have to leave home to receive the care we need.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Hello, this is Hunt Bonin with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. As a Southern Illinois family-owned bank, we have stayed true to our roots by offering great products and services to the people in our communities. With free checking, free online banking, and free debit cards, we are helping our customers save money while also providing the safety and security they expect from a community-focused bank. People's National Bank, proudly supporting Southern Illinois. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Use bill pay once per month to avoid fee.
My brother Paul was a real Renaissance man, a big city ER doctor, an outdoorsman, and always the smartest person in the room. When he was killed in a deer vehicle collision, I thought it was a freak accident, but I was wrong.
Each year, deer vehicle crashes cause death, damages, and injuries. And about 1 in every 100 drivers is likely to have a collision with a deer. For tips to avoid hitting a deer, visit EerieInsurance.com.
A message from the Bean Insurance Agency and Erie Insurance.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX. The Bean Insurance postgame show starts now.
And welcome back to the CHS Annex. Always great to see Mark Goodhart here in attendance, defensive coordinator for Jared Shaner and the Mount Vernon Rams football team. Rams pick up a big win today, 48-28. This is your Bean Insurance postgame show called 244-BEAN. That's 244-BEAN, in addition to 242-6017 and all the great numbers for Bean Insurance. Chris Hugo, Danny Czerwinski alongside. Mount Vernon Rams advance to the Consi Championship tonight here from the CHT. That will be at 5:45 with the pregame, 94.1 FM. Do we know who will play yet?
No, haven't heard anything lately from the arena across the way.
Always, we're a 3-wood away.
Yes.
And it's always tough to get scores between the two buildings. I love it.
3-wood. Speak for yourself.
You're a driver, I know.
No.
You're not?
Being iron.
Huh?
Being iron because I'd bounce it over there on the parking lot.
No, we were talking about actually in the air yesterday. Like if you hit it on the line drive, where would it be?
Yeah.
Well, that's sad. Not much to talk about here. Great effort by the Rams here today. We need to give you some scoring and stats. We'll do that. This is the Bean Insurance postgame show on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we needed help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to the Bean Insurance Postgame Show. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. WMIX online at mywithersradio.com. Rams win this one in the Consolation Semifinal, 48-28. It's DC. Looks like he has some stats for us.
Stats for us: Mount Vernon 10 of 21 from 2-point range, 48%. 5 of 7 from the arc for 71%. The Rams go 15 of 28 for 54%. Jacksonville 6 of 18 from 2-point range, 4 of 12 from 3-point range, 10 of 30 from the field, so that's 33% no matter how you cut it. Free throw shooting: Mount Vernon 11 of 19, 58%, while Jacksonville is 4 of 6 for 67%. The Rams out-rebound Jacksonville 21-16. Turnovers even at 15.
Oh.
The Jacksonville Crimson had one player in double figures. That was Rudy Pate with 11. Then you had Nick Kaufman with 5, Andy Jackson and Dalton Keene 4. Then you had Blake Hance and Brendan Barlow with 2. Mount Vernon had 7 players scored, 2 in double figures. Trevor Floto led the way with 15. Tyrell Trimble had 12. Clay Payne 8. Michael Feezer 6. Jaron Lydell 3. And Jake Pike 2 for a final score of Mount Vernon 48, Jacksonville 28.
Those post-game stats are brought to you by Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your small business expert. Get started right. Heartland Accounting will help make you a success. We'll come back to Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game. This is the Bean Insurance Post-Game Show on WMIX.
How did the Saturday Sports Show ring in the new year? By bringing you even better sports conversation in 2012. More scores, more local discussion, and a better mix of guests than anyone else. Combine that with ample knowledge of the teams you love, and you'll reserve more than one preset for AM 940. The perfect New Year's resolution? Not missing the Saturday Sports Show. Only on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
On November 5th, Community First Bank and the First State Bank of Dix officially partnered to better serve our customers and our community. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. We welcome all our new friends to the Community First family. And I'd like to personally invite you to call, log in, or drop by any of our 5 locations to learn more about Jefferson County's only true, locally owned community bank.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX. Time for the Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game.
Welcome back to the CHS Annex. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Time now for your Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game. Rams do win this one in the Annex, 48-28, which means we will be in the Consolation Championship tonight on WMIX FM. Online at mywithersradio.com as the Rams will take on either the Orphans or the Effingham Hearts. Still have a task in front of us, though. Who's going to be our player of the game?
I got to go with Trevor Floto. 15 points, big points early and often, and propelled the Rams out to this big lead and a victory here this morning.
Just like that, we're done here. Yep. Done on AM 940, back on 94.1 tonight, as the Mount Vernon Rams will take on the winner of Centralia Effingham in the Consolation Championship. 5:45 pregame, 6 o'clock tip-off right here on WMIX. Online at mywithersradio.com. That's going to do it for us today. For Danny Czerwinski, for Jesse Clark back to the studio, and everyone at Withers Broadcasting, thank you for listening to this presentation of Rams basketball. I'm Chris Hugo. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams basketball on WMIX and watching worldwide on mywithersradio.com. Rams basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank, banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX are also sponsored by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a Hospital. Raising the Bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Ren Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Heartland Accounting. All Stars and Stitches. Bean Insurance. Central Christian Church. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports or like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Your home for news, sports, and today's hot country. We are the legendary WMIX.